Have you ever opened your bank app, stared at the number, and thought, wait, where did all my money go? You didn't buy a yacht, you didn't go on a shopping spree, you just lived a normal month. Groceries, a few dinners out, gas, maybe a new phone because your old one was getting slow. And somehow, your account looks like you survived a financial hurricane. Here's the uncomfortable truth. You're not broke because you don't make enough. You're broke because almost everything we're buying today isn't worth what we're paying for it. And nobody is saying it out loud. So today, we are. Let's start with something that might hurt a little. Fast food is not cheap anymore. Think about it. Fast food used to mean two things: quick and affordable. That was the deal. You sacrificed quality for price and speed. Now, you walk into McDonald's or Burger King, order a basic combo meal, and suddenly you're staring at $15, $18, sometimes even $20. For what? A burger in a paper wrapper, fries in a cardboard sleeve, a drink that costs them 30 cents to make. You're not sitting in a restaurant with real plates. No one's refilling your water. You're either standing at a counter or eating in your car. And it costs almost as much as a casual sit-down restaurant did just a few years ago. The value is gone. But we keep paying because it's convenient, because we're tired, because it's just 20 bucks. Except it's not just 20 bucks. It's 20 bucks 3 times a week. That's $60 a week. That's over $3,000 a year on food you could have made at home for the fraction of the price. Now let's talk about restaurants. Going out to eat used to be a regular thing, once or twice a week, no big deal. Now, 2 entrees, 1 appetizer, a couple of drinks, the bill hits $80. Add tip, and suddenly it's $100. 1 meal, 1 night, gone. And here's the part people don't think about. That $100 didn't build anything. It didn't grow, it didn't invest, it didn't appreciate. It disappeared. Now, I'm not saying never eat out. Experiences matter, memories matter. But when you're doing this multiple times a week and then wondering why you can't save money, that's the leak. And most people don't even see it. Now let's talk about something even bigger: cars, specifically brand new cars. Buying a new car is one of the fastest ways to light money on fire. The second you drive off the lot, it loses around 20% of its value. Instantly. You haven't even made it home yet, and you're already thousands of dollars poorer. Then depreciation keeps hitting, year after year. And if you financed it, you're paying interest on something that is losing value. That's the opposite of an investment. But people still do it. Why? Because of the smell, because it's the newest model, because they want to feel successful. Here's the reality. A 3- or 4-year-old used car will get you to the exact same places, same roads, same grocery store, same job, for half the price. Someone else already took the depreciation hit. You don't have to. But we convince ourselves, I deserve this, I work hard, it's my reward. And then we spend 5 years making payments on something that's worth less every month. That's not a reward, that's a financial anchor. Now let's talk about clothing. Not quality clothing, not durable boots or winter coat that lasts 10 years. I'm talking about logos. A plain white t-shirt costs $10. Put a designer logo on it, suddenly it's $200. Same cotton, probably same factory. The difference? A stitched name. And people will go into credit card debt for that logo because they think it signals success. Here's the truth nobody likes hearing. Most people don't care what brand you're wearing. They might notice it, they might even compliment it, but it doesn't change how they value you. You're just $190 poorer. Designer jeans, luxury handbags, limited edition sneakers. Most of the price is branding, and branding is marketing. Marketing is psychology. It convinces you that buying something expensive makes you more valuable. It doesn't. Wealth isn't what you wear. It's what you keep. Now let's talk about vacations. Travel is amazing. Seeing new places changes you. Experiences matter. But vacations have gotten wildly expensive.
Flights are expensive. Hotels are expensive. Even budget options aren't budget anymore. Yet people are still booking trips they can't afford. Why? Because Instagram says they should. Everyone else is posting beach photos, mountain cabins, European cities, so we think we're behind if we don't. So we swipe the credit card, and then we spend the next 12 months paying off 1 week, with interest. Now ask yourself this, is that freedom, or is that a beautiful photo with a financial hangover? There's nothing wrong with travel, but there's something wrong with debt-funded travel. You can explore closer to home, take smaller trips, wait until you can pay in cash. The world will still be there. Your peace of mind matters more than a passport stamp. Now let's look at something quieter. Subscriptions, streaming services, Netflix, Hulu, Disney+, Max, Amazon Prime, Apple TV, Paramount Plus. Each one $10 to $20. Doesn't sound like much until you add them up. $70, $80, almost $1,000 a year for TV. And be honest, how many of those do you actually use? Probably 1 or 2, but you keep the rest just in case. That just in case is draining your future. Same thing with gym memberships. Sign up, go hard for 2 weeks, then life gets busy. But you don't cancel, because canceling feels like admitting failure. So you pay $50 a month for guilt. That's $600 a year for a building you don't walk into. Subscriptions are designed to be small enough that you ignore them, but stacked together, they're heavy. Let's talk about electronics. Every year, a new phone drops. New camera, slightly faster chip, new color, and people line up, even though their current phone works perfectly fine. A new iPhone costs over $1,000, and people upgrade every year or every 2 years. Why? Because it's new, because it's shiny, because marketing tells you your current one is outdated. But let's be honest, you use your phone to scroll, text, watch videos, and take pictures of food. Your old phone can do that perfectly. If you kept your phone for 5 years instead of upgrading constantly, you'd save thousands. Thousands that could have been invested, thousands that could have grown, thousands that could have bought you freedom. Instead, they go to tech companies that release minor upgrades and call them revolutionary. Planned obsolescence is real. Devices are built to feel old faster, and we fall for it every single year. Now let's talk about your home. Cleaning products, kitchen gadgets, furniture. You do not need a $400 blender unless you're opening a smoothie shop. You do not need a pasta maker you use once a year. You do not need a 12-piece knife set when you only use 2 knives. And financing furniture? That might be the wildest one. People are going into debt for a couch. A couch! 5 years from now, it'll be stained, worn out, and outdated, but you paid interest on it. You can find quality second-hand furniture, clearance sales, online marketplaces, but we want everything perfect, matching, Instagram ready. So we pay thousands for aesthetics instead of building assets. And then there's status spending, the silent killer. Expensive watches, luxury cars, designer bags, not because we need them, but because we want to look successful. Here's the irony. Actually wealthy people don't usually play this game. They don't need to. The people trying hardest to look rich are often the ones drowning in payments. Status spending is insecurity disguised as confidence. It says, if I have the right stuff, people will respect me. But respect comes from character, from discipline, from how you treat people, not from a logo. Every dollar spent impressing strangers is a dollar not building your future. You can look wealthy, or you can be wealthy. Most people can't afford both. So where does that leave us? Prices are up on almost everything. Companies realized they could charge more, and we keep paying because we think we have to, but we don't. You can cook at home more. You can drive your car longer. You can buy used. You can cancel subscriptions. You can keep your phone until it actually breaks. You can choose generic products. You can stop trying to keep up. This isn't about living like a monk. It's about being intentional. Buy what truly improves your life. Cut what doesn't. Because here's the bottom line. Most people don't have a money problem. They have a spending awareness problem. Those small, normal expenses, they add up to thousands every year. Thousands that could have been invested. Thousands that could have grown. Thousands that could have bought you freedom. The people who figure this out early, they end up comfortable. The people who don't, they make decent money and still feel broke forever. The difference isn't income, it's discipline. Track your spending for 1 month, just one. I promise you'll be shocked. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Here's the truth nobody likes hearing. You don't need more money. You need fewer leaks. You don't need to look rich. You need to build rich. And that starts with one decision. Stop buying things that don't matter. If this hit a little too close to home, that's good.